Hello everyone, Bill Molyneux here for Bill's Wargame World in the Basement. Well, a lot going on this October 23rd. We have one more day for the Toys for Tots program, and I'm starting to set up my first early war Belgium game of Assault on Eben-Emael. And there's our fortress. Now, we're not all done, of course, but this video is to let you know that all the German paratroopers are ready, that were painted by the great Jim Shaw. We have French troops over here in Belgium. We have our more Germans that Jim painted, and the rest of the French-Belgium troops. Dave Markle, if you're out there, we are still trying to get an answer, unless I missed your answer, because I am getting a lot of messages on YouTube anymore. So if I miss, what is this thing? Is it a French World War One piece? I don't know. It's a cool little gun, and they're very inexpensive on Amazon. All right. And of course I'm using it for our early war game. Is a light field gun. Now, I have something exciting going on here. Josh Warliff, the great 3D printer king, he printed me this Martyr, but it came out really in 28mm scale. Very happy they printed it for me. Yeah, you never look. What's it? You never look a gift horse in the mouth. But it's just a little off. But I can use it as a tractor, and I've removed the gun. The reason I did that is we have a lot of German half tracks. I don't know if I was having too many glasses of wine or what happened with me, but I think I have 18 3D printed half tracks and a couple models, an Airfix Type 2. It's almost ridiculous. I'm probably going to paint a couple up in the late war camel color, and also some in whitewash for Battle of the Bulge. And speaking of Battle of the Bulge, this year I'll be at Fort Belvoir near Washington, D.C., at that military site and museum to do a Battle of the Bulge game. So we are going to look at taking this gun off. That's right. We just removed it. I'm going to get a snippers. We'll pause the camera here. Okay, we have removed the front mantle gun, machine gun, and then we will mount this, I think, about there. I have to be able to get a couple crew guys in there. And so, what do you think? Ah! All right. Being a bit clumsy, everyone. So, I think I will take a, yeah, and I think it will fit just right in there like that. So, I'll put a piece here going down with to give it stability. And then I will have 75mm, I believe it is. You know, Dave Markle, you know everything about cannons. Jack Brendel in Arizona. What do you think this little guy is? We're going to stick it right in there. And I'll have a half track. And of course, I don't think it's allowed for early war. If someone out there thinks it is, give me a shout out. So I'm going to go ahead and get that glued in. Now tomorrow I'm going to the dentist, to Thursday. So I don't know. I plan on doing a Toys for Tots ending video Thursday night for our total money that we've raised between several cash donations and all these YouTube views. So I'm not sure how well I'll be able to speak tomorrow night. We'll see. As far as the battlefield, it has quite a bit to go yet. It needs moss, lichen, it needs roads, needs some trees, and our oh, I should mention this. My dear friend Lynn Otto, famous historian of Pennsylvania, French Indian War history, he gifted me that little shed several years ago, and I have tried to use it. It's been all over. It's been in Boer War battles, French Indian War battles, Rev War battles, World War II battles. And Lynn, if you ever watch this video, thank you for your friendship. And you also said the blessing, the grace at our wedding in 2020, November 14th. And that was a very special day. My wife and I are coming up on our 4-year wedding anniversary. All right. I'm going to work on that German half track. And then I'm not sure with my German Fallschirmjägers, my paratroopers, do I need to bother making a little German glider, or can we just get away with that and have them land at the edge of the table somewhere? All right. Well, I don't know about you, but I like the new wargaming table. I was getting tired of the mountain in the background and all. By the way, that big bridge in the background, Frank Prez gave that to me. Let's get a look at the bunker and all. Well, by the way, that Matilda is one that I got from Ron Prellaman, the great pretzel Snyder King, and Gettysburg movie actor for the Gettysburg movie. And I did a couple interviews. All right, this is my homemade bunker. It probably needs a little bit more gray paint, but at least some touch-ups. It's seen several battles now. And then we'll swoop over here to our bridge. And there we go. And we got some ripples in the river. And that's our battlefield so far. All right, everyone. I'm going to close this out with the last 24 hours at 6 p.m. Thursday night. I will close out, figure out how much we've made for Toys for Tots. And don't forget, we're going to be starting a new charity for my YouTube for giving the money to Civil War trails. That's right, the Civil War signs you see on the highway all across the East Coast. I'll be doing a video for that this next week, talking about Civil War trails and Goober going from sign to sign in his history channel. All right, thank you everyone that watches this channel. I am amazed. I have almost 4,000 viewers on this channel and over 500 on the other, Bill's History World. For just an old chubby guy in a basement and a camera and some good friends of the Chuckleheads, Walt, Kevin, Derek, Joseph, Mr. Mike Kennedy. I'm very fortunate to have so many wargaming friends, and Jim Shaw and Josh Warliff, the painters and 3D printer kings. All right, stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and stay tuned for Eben-Emael.